Alright, so here's a quick video getting your generator ready for hurricane season. This is a Hitachi, I guess a 7,000 watt generator. I don't know what the hell it is. Made in Japan, allegedly. So maybe it's a good one. But anyway, we had a little bit of an issue with this one. First off, they broke the pull start, right? So I had to go out and get some paracord. Replace the cord in there. Puts a paracord from Home Depot. It's good stuff. Nice and strong. This fuel tank, I mean, this thing is sat for a long time, so there's a lot of gunk in there. I added a fuel filter. You know, a lot of times you get these things started and they shut off. There's an oil cutoff switch here, a low oil cutoff switch that people say sometimes is the cause of it starting and then stopping within a minute or two. That wasn't the case on this one. On this one here, this has a brand new carburetor. I installed this carburetor not even 2 months ago. It hasn't been used at all. Drained the fuel out of it. This is not my generator, by the way. Okay. But again, brand new carburetor from Home Depot, from Amazon. And what happens is this little guy here, this is an engineer's invention, right? That's a fuel shut-off solenoid. And basically what happens is that sometimes these things go bad. I mean, you wouldn't expect it to go bad on a brand new carburetor, but in this case it did. Okay, this fuel solenoid here has this wire here that comes up. It's basically a fuel shut-off / kill switch, right? If the carburetor's faulty, or the drain bowl, the float bowl gets stuck open, you could basically flood all your gas out and it'll pour out of the machine here, out of the carburetor. Okay, so what was happening on this one, it would start no problem. You spritz it with a little bit of starting fluid and it would start, obviously, and then shut down. Came to here, right? This is the drain for the carburetor, and I took this bolt out. Plenty of fuel coming out. So basically, put one and one together and surmise that it was this bad boy. Okay, so now what you do is here, there's two Phillips screws here on the bottom. You can see them. There's one, there's another. This whole assembly comes down, and there's basically a pin, a brass pin that comes up and blocks the main jet of the carburetor, so that way no fuel could go into the carburetor. Once, if this is working, if it senses that you're trying to start the machine, that pin gets drawn down by the solenoid. Okay, how? I don't know, ask an engineer. But that gets drawn down and it lets fuel in to be sucked up into the carburetor, which blows into the manifold, or whatever the hell it's called, into the engine. Spark plug ignites it, sends the piston down, bada bing, bada boom, about 3,000 times a minute or something, right? So that's basically what you've got there. All right, so what you do is, if you have a problem and you're suspecting that you're getting fuel to the carburetor bowl, it's coming out of here, you take this out, it's coming out of here, no problem, but it still won't run. Okay, it'll run on carburetor fluid. Okay, I cleaned, again, this is brand new carb, so there was nothing in it. It wasn't dirty. It wasn't even used, basically. It was started once or twice, that's it. So what you do is you take this off, you take that brass pin, get a pair of diagonal pliers, a pair of dikes, and you cut that pin right the fuck off. Cut it right off, and that'll bypass that solenoid, let you get fuel into the carburetor. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, once you do that, you gotta make sure you have a petcock on your fuel tank, because every time you store it, you should shut the fuel off, since you bypassed that solenoid pin. Okay, and that's that. So now, turn it to on. and you got a working generator. And that's that. All right, good luck with your generator hurricane proofing season here. If you need any help or have any questions on getting these generators running, let me know. Comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.